Linda's Pantry. So today we're gonna take advantage of what we got going on in the garden and what's in season and make us a delicious, refreshing cocktail. We're gonna have a frozen rhubarb Bing cherry cocktail, and it's gonna be delicious. I hope this inspires you to stay with me, maybe give you another idea of what to utilize your rhubarb in, and if you've got some ideas, go ahead and leave me a hint in the description box below of things that I might be able to try with some more of my rhubarb. All right, guys, I hope you check out all the links in the description box below. I've got my Zaycon Foods link. You can contact me about a sun oven if you're interested, and I've got my Facebook page, my Wild Tree website, where you can shop for all natural organic products. And let's go make a delicious frozen rhubarb Bing cherry cocktail. So the first thing that you need to do is get yourself a cup of rhubarb. And this was one stalk about maybe 18 inches long, and it ended up to be perfect amount. I've got about a cup of water in my little saucepan. We're going to put your rhubarb in there. You're basically going to be stewing this rhubarb and cooking it down. It'll get soft pretty quickly, and then you want a cup of sugar, and this is a 1/4 cup because rhubarb is very tart. You know what? Let's start with 3/4 of a cup if we need to sweeten it, but our cherries are kind of tart as well. So 3/4 of a cup of sugar. We're going to let this stew down on the stove. I've got my cherries in the freezer getting like ice cubes, because then I've got to cool this down so I can make my drink. So this is going to simmer on the stove until this rhubarb is fork tender, and we'll be able to blend it up in the
Okay, so I'm getting ready to turn this off. And just to balance the sweet, you can do a pinch of salt. I use Himalayan pink salt. And it really, 10 minutes, and this rhubarb is smashable tender, and the sugars have dissolved, so we just have a nice flavored simple syrup if you will. But we're going to go ahead and puree the rhubarb right in our cocktail. Okay, I'm really excited. I've got my rhubarb is all cooled down. I actually set the pan down in a ice water bath to just let it cool around the edges, and it cooled down fine. And I've got plenty for a couple of cocktails here, or a couple sets of cocktails, I should say. I put a little bit of ice down in the bottom, and I'm going to put a couple shots of vodka in here because it is a cocktail. Now, you could leave this non-alcoholic if you wanted. I've got my pitted frozen tart cherries in here. And cherries are still kind of in season. It's July, you know, they're just delicious. And this is gonna flavor this really well. Got my glass waiting. And then all I'm gonna do is spoon down some of this basic simple syrup. Rhubarb simple syrup is what it is. Down over this. It's all cooled, so about half of this mixture, maybe a cup. And I will be honest with you, I went and picked another half a cup stock worth of rhubarb. I didn't think it had enough tartness to it. So that's easy enough to fix with this little deal. And we'll put the lid on it and get to wazzinating. Woo! It's going to be a beautiful drink too. Now you can put sugar around the rim of your glass if you'd like. I'm going to leave it just like that and garnish it with 2 fresh cherries. And here we go. And here we go. Look how pretty. Oh, it's beautiful. It is just a gorgeous color of red. I'm going to take a little bit of sip because you don't want to serve it to your guests and have it be too tart. So I'm going to make sure you give it a little taste. Wow. I'm not going to change a thing. Okay, so let's pour our cocktail here. It's nice frozen cocktail. Yum. Isn't that beautiful? And that's probably enough for almost 2 people. And I'll give it a taste here, and you can put a cherry down in there, and then we've got one on the side. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful drink. You could actually garnish this with a mint leaf, or like I said, put some sugar around the edge, but we're just going to have it just like this. Absolutely delicious. Using fruit from the season, fresh tart cherries against that tart yet sweet simple syrup from the rhubarb. Absolutely fabulous. I hope you guys try this. I hope that, you know, it'll bring a conversation to your next barbecue if you serve this. And it's refreshing and light and full of flavor. So, that being said, go down in the description box, check out all the links I've left for you, and maybe, you know, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you really like it, share this on your Facebook page, because it's fantastic. I better have another drink.